Welcome back everybody, here's GameDev&Coding, and today I'm back with a new video tutorial. And I just wanted to share with you guys a tool that I made last week that can actually place the object on the ground. So I will show you very quickly. We have a container which is contain all these trees, and I can scale the container like this. I can also reduce or increase the objects in the container with this variable, as you can see, with object count. I can also rotate the object a little bit. I have also a tree variation, but of course, if we develop this even more deeply, we can have a very nice tool. For now, I just have two variations. I will show you guys. So we have number 0, number 1. Okay. Very nice. And we can also change the meshes. So I will pick this one, and I will pick this one too. So as you can see, it's very easy to use. Okay, and actually these trees detect the floor automatically. I will show you with this terrain. So as you can see, there is no problem, it's completely attached to the ground. So what we are going to do now is see how this works. Here the blueprint. Okay, I made this one last week and I just wanted to share with you guys. Okay, it's a kind of easy blueprint, and now we are going to make it again step by step, so it's going to be easy for you guys. Great. Close this, make another blueprint class. Okay, so first thing to do is add a box collision, and we are going to call this container, and it's going to be visible in the game. So we are going to test this version that we are going to make together on here. So as you can see, we have our box collision. So go to construction script, go to add component and type instance static mesh. Here we need a sequence, so type sequence, and here we need a switch on integer. Here we promote a variable, and we call this tree variation, and we set this as editable. The value range is 0 and 1. Okay, minimum and maximum. Click on switch and just remove default pin. Add a pin, add another one. So now just grab this, and now we are going to set static mesh. Copy this. Now we are going to promote another variable here. So click on here, promote a variable, and we set mesh v01, version 01. Same here. We are going to make both editable. So click on here, click on here. And we are going to set this as default. We have to make a little branch. Then we grab the container. Then we set the box extent. promote a variable. And this is going to be scale container editable. Grab this and set it. Okay. And we are going to type, for example, 500. We connect this. We grab it this again. And we set equal 0. And here we set false. So if the scale container is going to be 0, then the blueprint is going to change it with 500. Okay. If it's not, it's going to keep the value that we just give it. We unchecked update overlaps. Now we are ready for the loop. So we type for loop. And here we promote a variable. And it's going to be called tree counter. And we make this editable and we set this -1. And now we are going to add a line trace for object. After that, we just bring the container over here and we get the bounds. Then we type random point in bounding box and we connect this with this one. Break the vector. Then we need to make a vector. And we'll link this with this one. Add a value to z, so float plus float. And now we are going to add 100,000. Okay. After that, we just link this to the start, and then we add another vector here, and we link this to the hand. And then we type get vector up vector. And then we multiplicate this -1. Multiplicate this with a float. And we link this to here. So over here, just set something like 150,000, promote a variable, and we call this attach to objects. We promote a few variables, so wall static, wall dynamic, and physics body. Of course, then you can play with this, okay? But you can also make this editable, okay? So no problem about this. After this, we just need a branch. So we are actually checking if the light trace hit one of those objects, okay? Then we need a break hit result. And now we need to grab this here and add instance in world space, okay? Then we make a transform. And we link the location to impact point. We link true to this node. If we want to make also the rotation, we can make a rotator. Then we take a random float in range, and here we promote a variable, which is going to be max rotation. We make this editable, and we set this 180. So now let's test it. Okay guys, here the first one and here the second one that we made together. So I'm going to add a tree. Now I'm going to scale the container. And now I'm going to add more trees. So as you can see, it's working. Here we have also our max rotation, but of course it's not very visible because we have a sphere. We also have our tree variation, so as you can see, and we can also replace this with this mesh. Okay. It's a very good tool. Of course, if we just work even more deeply on this, it's going to be great. But I think it's a good start for people who just want to make a landscape with so many trees on it and make all the trees good for performance. I can also share with you guys the entire project in the description. So guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. And remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you like my work and if you like my videos. And see you soon in the next video. Bye guys.